Hi everyone, it's Robert over at Bloomington Acura Subaru. Today we're going to do a full walkthrough tutorial video on this 2025 Ascent Bronze Edition. Let's get started. So just doing a quick walk around on the outside for you guys so you can see it. This one happens to have our rooftop tent put on it. So if you guys like the rooftop tent, you can kind of see what it looks like. Now with it being the Bronze Edition, you of course have bronze accents on the door. You've got these beautiful bronze wheels, and the color definitely complements it. This cosmic blue pearl exterior color works really well. One thing to note, they will come with the gloss black door mirrors there. You've got the gloss black in the front grille with the bronze accent trim on the very bottom. Very nice looking. So let's go ahead, we'll start up front and work our way back. So starting on the door panel, you have your window lock and unlock, up down for the rear, your auto up and auto down for the front. Door locks, your mirror controls, which you just twist left or right, and then you just twist it up, down, left, right from there. Then your power folding for your door mirrors, so I just folded them in. I click that button, now they'll go ahead and unfold. You've got your door handle, door lock, and then you have your memory seats right here. The way this works, you have to use two fingers. You would push and hold set, and then push and hold one or set two to actually set your seats there. Now, with the Bronze Edition, you do get the StarTex lined seats. I love these. I actually have these in my Outback Wilderness. Great material. This one's kind of fun since it is an all black material, and you do get this really pretty bronze stitching, so everything ties in right there. Now with our seat, you can raise and lower the front and the rear just by pushing up and down on this one here. This will also be how you slide it forward or backward. This one is for your tilt, so just push it front or back. You can see it going back now. And then you have four-way for your lumbar, so up, down, back and forth right there. Now on your seats, you do have a little lever right here. You pull up on this, your seat will extend, so you can extend a little bit more. So really nice, especially for people with longer legs. Makes it really comfortable on those longer drives where you get a bit fatigued. In the driver footwell, you do have your lever to open the hood, and we've got a few buttons up here. The first one will be to open and close your trunk. This will turn on all the dome lights in the car, so the driver door area, second row, third row, etc. And then your dimming switch for all of your interior lights at nighttime. You do have your trip reset, so your A and B trips right there. Now, ooh, that sun is terrible. That's better. So let's go ahead and put the car into accessory mode. So to put the car in accessory mode, you're going to click the start button twice. If I put my foot on the brake, you see how the light turned green? It's kind of hard to tell. So it's green. Now it's not. If the light is green and you click it, that's how you turn on your vehicle. So starting on the steering wheel. On the left side, these will be your radio controls to go next station, previous station if they're saved. If you're on Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, that's how you can change your songs. Source will go AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, so just change all your music sources there. The up and down arrow will change your center screen. So if you can see, if I click it up or down, changes that middle screen. You've got things like tire pressures, you've got gas information, music, whole bunch of fun stuff there. You have your call answer, your call decline, and then your voice command. When you push and hold the voice command when your phone is paired, that will go through Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. And then you have your volume up and down right over here. On the left side, sorry, like I said, really bad glare right now. You do have your cruise control on and off. If I click this, it will turn cruise on, but because the car is not actually running, it's giving me this eyesight disabled warning right there. But this is your cruise on and off. When you have cruise on, this will increase your following distance and this will decrease the following distance. If you don't like adaptive cruise, you can push and hold the bottom one, and that would change it to just standard cruise control. So if you heard that beep, I'll do it again for you. This little symbol right, don't show my finger, is adaptive cruise with the little car. I push and hold the bottom one, so that's this one right here. Go and push and hold. Now we just have standard cruise control where the car will just keep going all the way until you're about to hit someone, in which case the pre-collision braking would take over. This will be your active lane centering. This is the one that will work when you have cruise control on. For your additional lane assist, that will be in our main screen over here. And then you have your heated steering wheel. You just click it back towards me. You saw this little yellow light turned on. So off, on. That's how you know your heated wheel is on. We do have some more bronze accents on the wheel and more of that bronze stitching right there. Now, behind the wheel, you do have a minus sign on this side and a plus sign on this side. That'll be to change gears manually. Going to your headlights. So I plotted this kind of a tricky spot right here, but you do have your off, auto, daytime, and then your full headlights. The switch that's slightly inside. So this guy right here, you can rotate this up and down, and that will go through your fog lights. So fog lights are on, and now your fog lights are on. Besides that, you have turn signals like normal, and then of course you have your brights right there. On the right side, you have your windshield. So pull the whole thing back towards you to rinse the windshield. Up will do it one time, and then you have your down where you can set the speed. Down again will be for intermediate, and then the bottom will be for fast for your windshield wipers. The back one, to do the back windshield, you just rotate it forward or back. The very top and very bottom position here will be to rinse your rear window. On the screen, so along the top, we have these right and left arrows. These just go through a couple different information displays. I like to leave it on the weather in my car. You do get X mode through there as well, so you guys can play with that to whatever you like. Because it is the bronze edition, you do have your built-in navigation. You do, of course, get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so most people will probably use that for maps anyway, but this one does have built-in satellite navigation, which is nice. I'm just going to click on a couple main things there. So when you're on the radio, you do have a physical volume dial right here and tuning and scrolling on the right side. If you want to save a station, just tune to it first and then push and hold on any one of these presets. You do have the little arrow, so you do have 18 presets you can save on the screen. I'll let you guys go through more of this on your own, but there's two other things I want to show you. The first one, when you first get the car, go to settings and then click the arrow to go to car. These will be your car settings. So if you want to turn on and off the driver monitoring system, the keyless entry, so that way you can adjust how the doors lock and unlock and when a specific door opens. So go in here. There's a lot of good information here. It really lets you set up the car to your liking. The other important thing to note when you first get the car is this little button right here. Looks like a phone with a gear icon. If you click that, that's how we can add a phone. So this is how you can Bluetooth your phone and also set up your wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. All I have to do is just click add, and then you'll go to your phone settings, Bluetooth, and you can see it's called Ascent. So very easy to do, and CarPlay Android Auto gets set up automatically when you do this. Alrighty? So once you have your phone paired, this is also how you can add new devices, and you can just choose which device you want to pair to when you get in the car, in case there are a few of you who have phones paired. Now, on the very bottom, you do have your heated seats right here, so driver and passenger heated seats, and there are 3 levels. You have your on-off for your temperatures. Fan speed will be this middle one here, so we can turn down the fan speed. You have rear controls, and we can actually set the rear temperatures, fan speed, mode, which is really nice. You have a quick button for AC to turn that on and off right there. And then if you want to adjust the temperature controls up front for where the air is flowing, you just click this middle one here, and we get all of those options right there. And up top, you can see we have auto, recirculating AC, max AC, etc. Now, on the left and right side of the screen, you have some physical buttons. So, like we talked about, there's your volume right there. You have your front windshield defroster, and then your temperature controls for the driver's side. On the right, you have your passenger temperature controls, your rear window defroster, the tuning for the radio, and then up top here is where your hazards are. Alrighty. Going down below, you do have a little 12-volt outlet right up there. Some Ascents will come with a wireless charger, which would be placed right there if you have it. And then we've got a button for view. So I'm going to click this for you guys. If I click view, that turns on the 360 camera for the car. And we can stop it in any one of these positions if you want to. Alrighty. You do have a headphone jack, a USB-C, and a USB-A right there. Standard gear selector, you've got your emergency parking brake, and then good size center console storage lid with a removable coin tray if you need to. And what's really nice, it's all felt lined, so you shouldn't hear anything smacking against hard plastic. It shouldn't muffle any sound of things rolling around inside of there. Going up top, you do have your auto dimming mirror with your compass and home link. So you've got your 1, 2, 3 for your garage doors, the on off for the auto dimming, and of course compass right there. Going further back, change this, your sunglasses right there, and then you also have your mirror, hello, so you can see if you've got kids in the back or anything back there, you can keep an eye on them. On the left side, you have your emergency SOS button for, if you get an accident or anything like that where they aren't calling in, you can click that button. Or if you see someone drive off the road and you're in the middle of nowhere, you can click that button and you can help someone else out too, which is very nice. You have your roadside assistance button right here. So if you run out of gas, get a flat tire, whatever it is, you can click that button. It does give them your satellite location so they know where to go. This one says door or off. This is for your interior lights. So if you set it to door, all of your interior lights will open when you open a door. If it's set to off, then these lights here will not turn on when you open the doors. Speaking of the lights, all you have to do is just click them. Pretty simple. And then we have the sunroof and sunshade. It is all power adjustable. So if I click it forward, you can see sunroof is closing. And then the Ascent, of course, has the nice big double sunroof. So the right one here, I'm going to click it forward, and that will do the shade. I'm going to leave it open, though, since it is our show floor car, and it's kind of fun to have. Now, back up top, you do have visor with vanity mirror and lights, and then the whole visor itself does slide out. So if you need it to block the sun, the whole visor does slide out for both the driver and passenger sides right over there. Opening the back doors, the party piece on the Ascent is just how wide they open. Makes it really easy to get in and out of the back, especially if you have a family. Now on the door itself, you do have the sunshades. So very nice, especially today with that sun glaring at us. And then you have your door handle, lock, window, and then one of your many, many cup holders on the car. You do have children on both passenger rear doors. You do have your child safety locks right there. When it's down, that means it is in that child safety lock, so they cannot open the car from inside. Now on the seat, once again, we'd have the StarTex material with the bronze stitching. Like I said, looks really good in person, and I'd say the camera does a really good job of picking that up. Now, to get in and out of the third row, you just pull this one right here. That lets you get in and out of the third row. I'll open that up for you guys later when we get to the back, but just so you can see how much space we've got back there. And then you do have two levers, or a lever and a button, I guess you call it. So the first one, it is labeled number 1. You can use this to recline the seat back. You can also use it to help fold it down. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this. And then if I do the second one here, number 2, this is actually going to let it be in the flat position. So if you do need both seats to lay down flat like this, you're going to go number 1 and then number 2. Alrighty. Couple other features. You do have little handles to help the third row passenger get in and out. You do have your armrest for the second row. And then back here, ooh, my goodness, that is a bright sun. Hopefully that helps. So you do have your temperature on the left, fan speed on the right, your heated seats, on-off mode, auto for all of your temperature controls. You do have a USB A and C, and then we do have another set of cup holders. So like I said, lots of cup holders in this car. So let's take a look at the third row and the trunk. To open the trunk, we can do it a couple ways. We can push and hold on the trunk button right here. But if you do want to actually click the button, it's going to be right here, just right behind this big plastic piece there. So in the back, a few things to note. You have a little 12-volt outlet right here. Of course, we have our cargo light. Move this back. I lift this lever. You do have some storage. This is where your spare tire and tools will be. And then, of course, this one has the cargo cover. The cargo cover is spring-loaded, as it does fit into the spot right there and there, which is wider than the actual hook up front. So it does spring-load to come out so you can fit back there. You do have some USB-Cs over here. And then, of course, tons of cup holders all throughout the car. Now, to actually raise the seat is very easy. You're going to grab this handle here, give it a pull, and then there's a second one here so you can adjust how far the seat itself is tilted, depending on what you like. And then I just reach from behind, and you can get your headrest right there. Alrighty. You close the trunk, you come back here. We have 2 buttons. One will close the trunk and lock the doors. The other one will simply just close the trunk. You are able to set how high the tailgate does open if you need to. I do have specific videos on that feature there. Coming around to the passenger side for your gas door, when the car is unlocked, just push in on the door. Even though it is a turbocharged vehicle, regular unleaded fuel is just fine, so you can use 87. And then just twist the cap to open. To close it, just twist it clockwise until you hear it click. And then when you close it, just make sure that you push in so that way everything is flush. Now we'll go ahead and take a look under the hood. As I mentioned earlier, in the driver footwell area, just pull this lever right here. Then on the Ascent, I'll show you once it's up, but this little lever is going to push from right to left. And then it does have a prop right here. When you open the hood, it's just going to be tucked onto this piece. So just take it out and put it right up there. Now, in the engine bay of the Ascent, just a couple of things to note. As an owner who, like me, probably just has the dealership do most of your servicing, windshield washer fluid, if you need to top it off, is right up front. Battery is directly behind it. You have coolant overflow. You have your oil filter, which is up top, which is nice. Oil fill on the right, and then dipstick on the left. So everything with a yellow cap is for fluids of some nature. Makes it really easy for anyone who needs to do anything on the off chance they do. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you have any questions about the vehicle, please leave a comment down below. I am doing a tutorial video on each trim level for each car in the Subaru lineup. So if I haven't posted the one for your car yet, it will be up shortly. As always, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.